Hi viewers, welcome back to our YouTube channel SHOBHAN'S Corner. I hope all of you are good and doing well. Through this video, we are going to discuss coordinate geometry. The coordinate geometry is a combination of geometry and algebra. So by mixing these two, French philosopher René Descartes was a French philosopher. He made this coordinate geometry. So in this video we'll discuss the basics. After that, in the next video we'll go to the high level up to 12th standard. So in this video let us discuss the basics only. So in the coordinate geometry, if you take a plane, in this I am drawing a line. This is a number line. You know what is a number line? If you take it is 0. On right side we have 1, 2, 3, 4. On left side -1, -2, -3. Okay. So this is a integer number line. So if you take real number line between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, we have many numbers that we'll discuss in the real numbers part. But here, let us see with the integer line only. So now we'll draw one more line, vertical line. This is the vertical line. In the vertical line, the above we take positives like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and below -1, -2, -3, -4. So both are the number lines. One is drawn horizontally, other one is drawn vertically. So this horizontal line is called x-axis. Horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical line is called y-axis. X-axis. Sometimes we used to call this a sleeping line also. Horizontal line, sleeping line, whatever, this is called the x-axis. Vertical line, standing line, this is called a y-axis. If you draw x-axis and y-axis in the plane, the intersecting point, this intersecting point is called origin. Where these two are intersecting, that is called origin. On x where it is 0 and y-axis also it is 0. So 0 and 0 where it is intersecting, that is called the origin. Now after drawing x-axis and y-axis, the whole plane is divided into 4 parts. How many parts? 4 parts. We call these 4 parts as quadrants. We call these 4 parts as quadrants. And this whole plane is called Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane. And the name of René Descartes. His name Descartes. In the Descartes, the Cartesian is taken. So this plane is called Cartesian plane. This name came from the mathematician and philosopher, French philosopher René Descartes, who invented this coordinate geometry. So in this Cartesian plane, now we have 4 quadrants. We name these as Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. See carefully here, if you take from the right top, this is named as Q1. And we are moving in the anti-clockwise direction. So Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4. Remember this Q1 on the right top we are taking Q1 and we are moving in the anti-clockwise direction. Like this you can remember the numbers Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Now let us see in the first quadrant. If you see all the points on as a numbers on x-axis, they are positive. And if you take on this y-axis, these are positive. So in Q1, both x-coordinate and y-coordinate are positive. In this, both x-coordinate and y-coordinate are positive. If you come to the second quadrant, here x-coordinate is negative and y-coordinate is positive. If you come to the third quadrant, both x-coordinate is negative and y-coordinate also negative. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative, like that. So if you are given an ordered pair, we can plot that in the graph. So how to plot the given ordered pair as a point on the graph, let us see. So about these ordered pairs, we will discuss in that relations and the Cartesian cross product chapter that we'll do discuss in the another topic. So now till that you should remember this is x coordinate and this is a y coordinate. It is also called abscissa and ordinate. X coordinate is called abscissa and y coordinate is called ordinate. Okay, abscissa and ordinate. These names are very important. Now let us see how to plot the point. Because in the plane it has infinitely many points. Every point on the plane it represents one ordered pair, and every ordered pair has a point on this. If you take a real number, any real number, like if you take 2, 3. Let us see how to plot a given ordered pair. Suppose I have 2, 3. This is an ordered pair in which x coordinate is 2 and y coordinate is 3. Here 2 is called abscissa and 3 is called ordinate. So these names are very important. Now let us see how to plot this point in the graph. This is very important, plotting the point. Here to plot this point, always start from the origin, 0. From here, we should move on x-axis either left or right as per the given value. This is the plus 2. Plus 2 means from here we should move 2 units right. Because plus, if it is minus, we will go left. So 2 units right. After that, the y coordinate is 3. This is plus 3. Plus 3 means we should move up to here. So 2, 3 means we start from origin, we are moving 2 units right, then we are moving 3 units up. So here this is the point 2, 3. Points are denoted by some capital letters. You can take either A or B, whatever the capital letters. So this point A is 2, 3. Like this we can plot. So in graph, if you take in graph, it will be very clear. So the graphs, the lines are like this, 1, 2, 3, like this. So then this is 2, 3. This is the point. Okay. Now let us plot one more point. Minus 1, 3. Minus 1, 3. So how to plot this point? Let us see. As I told, let us start from the origin. From origin, as abscissa or x coordinate is minus 1, this side should we move left. So 1 unit left. So we are coming from here to here. From here on y-axis it is plus 3. So we should move upward. So on this line, if you move up to here, this point is minus 1, 3. Like this you can plot. Okay. Let us take one more point, that is 3, minus 3. 3, minus 3. Here again we start from the origin. On x-axis we should move plus 3 units, means move right side up to 3. From there should move up or down. Let us see this. This is minus 3. Minus 3 means we should come down. From here, come down up to here. This is 3. So this point is 3, minus 3. Right? Now let us plot one more point, that is minus 2, minus 3. Let us see. Both are negative. Here as usual we start from origin. X-axis minus 2. So move left from here to here. From there y coordinate is minus 3. So we should come down to here. This is a minus 3. So this point is minus 2, minus 3. So this is the way to plot the points. This is a very important. If you understand how to plot the point, the remaining things will be easy. Okay, is it clear? Okay, now I have one more point, that is 0, 2. See carefully. Here x coordinate is 0, abscissa is 0 and y coordinate is 2. Then how to plot this point? Let us try. So we start from origin. From there on x coordinate it is 0. 0 means don't move anywhere. You stay there only. After that y coordinate 2. So 2 means we should move upward here. This is 0, 2. Here 0, comma 2, if you see carefully, 0, comma 2 point is, where is the point located? You see carefully, we started from here and we are moving 0 units. So we are staying there only, from there on y-axis 2. So this point is there on y-axis. 0, comma 2 point is there on y-axis. So from this we can say any point on y-axis x coordinate is 0. We can plot one more point, let us say 0, comma minus 1. Same, we are starting from origin and not moving left or right because x coordinate 0. From there y coordinate is minus 1. Come down, this is 0, comma minus 1. Like that, if you take any number of points like 0, comma 5, 0, comma 3, all these points, if you take, all they lie on the y-axis. So from this we can conclude that every point on y-axis, its x coordinate is 0. If x coordinate is 0, then we can say the point lies on y-axis. Okay. Now let us see another point. Three comma 0. Let us plot this point. See here, as usual, we start from origin. From there, as x coordinate is plus 3, we should move 3 units to the right. After that, y coordinate is 0. So we should not move either up or down. We stay there only. This point is 3 comma 0. Now minus 2 comma 0. How to plot this? We are starting from origin. On x-axis we should move 2 units left because it is minus 2. We are coming here. And on y-axis we won't move up or down because that is 0. So we stay here only. This is minus 2 comma 0. Like this you can take any point, right? 1 comma 0, minus 5 comma 0. In all these points y coordinate is 0. Y coordinate is 0 means all these points lie on x-axis. Okay. So from this we can conclude that every point on x-axis, if you take its y coordinate is 0. If y coordinate is 0, the point lies on x-axis. And x coordinate is 0, the point lies on y-axis. Okay. So this is the way to plot the points. Remember this carefully. If y coordinate is 0, that lies on x-axis. And if x coordinate is 0, that lies on y-axis. Now, if you are given some point, we should identify to which quadrant the point is belongs to. Let us see how. Suppose you are given a point 2 comma 3. Here if you see carefully, x coordinate is positive 2, y coordinate is positive 3, means both are positive. As we discussed in the beginning, plus comma plus means opposite side is positive and ordinate also positive. Then that point lies in the first quadrant, that is Q1, because x coordinate is positive and y coordinate positive. So this lies in the first quadrant. So like this, you are given a point, you can identify to which quadrant the point belongs to. Now I have another point minus 2 comma 3. Here see carefully, x coordinate, that is opposite side is minus 2 and ordinate is plus 3. You know, x negative goes to the left side. After that y positive means goes up, negative comes down. So minus 2 comma 3 goes to the Q2. This minus 2 comma 3 belongs to, because in second quadrant x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. This you should remember. X coordinate negative, y coordinate positive, it should come to the second quadrant. And if you come to the third quadrant, both are negative, means like the points minus 1 comma minus 2, these all both are negative, like minus 3 comma minus 5. Such points if you take, all these comes into the third quadrant. In third quadrant, both abscissa and ordinate are negative. That is the third quadrant. Now if you see the fourth quadrant, in this the points x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. then the points like 2 comma minus 3, 1 minus 4. So like this, if you take as x coordinate positive and y coordinate negative, that comes into the fourth quadrant. So like this, if you are given a point, check for abscissa and ordinate whether it is positive or negative. So x positive comes this side and y also positive is first quadrant. So these plus come first quadrant, minus plus second quadrant, and minus minus third quadrant, and plus minus in the fourth quadrant. You should remember this carefully. Now I have a question. Four comma zero is a point lies in which quadrant? 4 comma 0 lies in which quadrant? Okay, first let us plot where it is lying. From here we are starting and moving 4 units to the right because plus 4, then we won't move anywhere. The point is here, it is on the x-axis. So this now 4 comma 0 belongs to none of the quadrants. It is on x-axis. The point lies on x-axis. It does not belongs to any of the quadrant like this. Minus 4 comma 0 is on x-axis only. Then 3 comma 0 if you take, this is also x-axis. 0 comma 4, 0 comma minus 5, these are on y-axis. Means either x coordinate 0 or y coordinate 0. The points lie on either x-axis or y-axis. You know, if y coordinate is 0, the points lie on x-axis, and if x coordinate is 0, the points lie on y-axis. So these points does not belong to any of the quadrant. They lie on either x-axis or y-axis. Now, one more thing, let us see. Suppose if you are given a point, some point is given, you should find the distance of the point from x-axis or y-axis. How to identify, let us see. So the point some 2 comma 3 is given. You know how to plot. From this is from here to here we become, then we go upward. This is 2 comma 3. So the 2 comma 3, this point, what is the distance of this point from x-axis? What is this distance? So from figure you can say from distance is 1 to 3 units. This is 3 units. Now let us see the distance from y-axis. From here to here if you see, this is 1 and 2. This distance is 2 units. So without drawing all these, how can we tell what is the distance of the point? Just very simple. Here, distance of 2 comma 3 from x-axis is 3 units. Means y coordinate is the distance from x-axis. And distance from y-axis is x coordinate itself. 2 comma. So here 2 is the distance from y-axis. X coordinate is the distance from y-axis, and y coordinate is the distance from x-axis. Okay, now let us take one more example without plotting this on the graph. Let us check. I have 5 comma 4. 5 comma 4. Here, what is the distance of this point from x-axis? As we discussed, y coordinate is the distance from x-axis. So this is the 4 units. 4 units is the distance from x-axis, and 5 units will be the distance from y-axis. The point will be somewhere here. 4 comma, this is 5 comma 4. So if you draw this is 5 comma 4. You can see the distance from x-axis will be 4 units, and the distance from y-axis will be 5 units. Like that, we can find the distance from x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Now, what about the negative? Suppose I have a point minus 2 comma 3. Then how to tell the distance? Here, as we discussed, y coordinate is the distance from x-axis. So distance from x-axis is equal to 3 units. That is very clear. So distance from y-axis, because this point lies in the second quadrant, you know this is minus 2 comma 3. Here, while telling the distance, we won't consider the sign. Just say distance from y-axis is just 2 units. 2 units, that is the distance. Whenever we speak about the distance, we won't consider the sign. Here sign represents whether it is moving left or right, that's it. But distance, the magnitude will be same. So that is a 2 units. The distance is a 2 units. We can say just 2 units. So like this we can find the distance of the point. Okay children, I hope all you are clear. So once again let me conclude what we have discussed today. So the coordinate geometry, the chapter, it was introduced by Rene Descartes. On his name only we are calling this as Cartesian plane. Here the horizontal line is called x-axis, vertical line is called y-axis, and if you draw x-axis and y-axis, the intersecting point is origin, and the plane is divided into 4 equal parts. They are called quadrants. If you come from right top anti-clockwise direction, q1, q2, q3, q4. After that, if you are given an ordered pair, then this is called abscissa or x coordinate, and this is the ordinate or y coordinate. If you are given a point, we discussed how to plot the point, and to a given point we can write the coordinate also. Like any point, if it is marked by taking the x coordinate is this and y coordinate is this, like this we can tell the coordinates of the point also. So this is the way to plot the points, and we discussed how to locate the given point lies in which quadrant, and what is the distance of the point from x-axis and y-axis. Okay na children, I hope it is clear for you. Now if you need any help or any question related to this, or in advance also, just to tell your doubts as comments, then definitely I will explain you in another video. I hope it is very helpful to you. Share with your friends and subscribe our channel. So definitely with for you I will make more videos. Thank you.